Good morning, and if you're in Canada, happy Thanksgiving. My name is Shelly Ann Padmore, and I'm a photographer with Lucent Light Photography. And this is part 2 of a discussion on the new Polaroid I camera. I've show a closer up shot right here. Okay. So I've had a couple more weeks with it, and I'm still loving it. And I thought that I'd go into kind of a little deeper comparison of it with another camera I've had for a couple more of years now, and that is the Mint SLR SX70X. Now, I was going to do a side by side of these because the main reason why I purchased the SX70X as opposed to the S was because the X allowed you to have to use strobe. It has a little trigger right here. Okay, a little place for a 2.5-inch trigger. So I thought it would be a good kind of side by side because if you're thinking of both, you might be wanting to be using this one for strobe. So I did have some pictures. However, I did plan on shooting some pictures so you could actually see the difference, but unfortunately, the shoot didn't go quite as planned, and a lot of the pictures didn't turn out, so I only have a couple of them. And that just mainly shows kind of the image quality and kind of how close you can get. Okay. Manual controls and shutter. Now, in terms of manually controlling the cameras, the controls in the Polaroid are internal, but it allows you to change shutter and the aperture. You can select the available shutter and aperture speeds. With the Mint cameras, it's controlled by an external controller called a time machine. That time machine is very easily lost and broken. It's great, but you can lose it. I'm on my third one. It costs $150 to replace Canadian. Okay? Very easily lost. If I'm not mistaken, Matt Day has actually taped his to make sure he doesn't lose it. In terms of shutter speed, the Polaroid camera has shutter speeds of 1/250th of a second to 1/30th of a second to B and B. Now, in terms of the shutter speed for the Mint SLR 670 series of cameras, okay, it seems, and thank you, Matt Day and Ben from Mint Instant, you cannot truly select shutter speed per se. What happens is that an approximation is used based on your meter reading, okay, whereas the Polaroid I would allow you to truly choose the aperture and shutter speed. So that's something to consider. Now, having said that, I have found my exposures pretty accurate with the Mint with the time machine. I've found it quite useful. So it's very useful. Biggest pain points of the new Polaroid I camera. US dollars, you're looking at $599. Okay, when you convert that, it's approximately $800, which is a lot. However, when you compare it to the Mint SLR camera, which is the new I type, because we're doing apples to apples as much as we can, you're looking at double that in Canadian. You're looking at $1,609. Okay, if you do the VIP price, you save about $50. So you're looking at double the price with fewer internal features. Okay. Warranty. The Mint cameras come with a better warranty. It does come with a 5-year warranty and lifelong membership. The Polaroid cameras come with a warranty of 2 years in the UK and the EU, with a warranty of 1 year in the rest of the world. However, they have offered an additional 6-month warranty for registered I2 cameras. And you better see the Polaroid website for further details on that. So, just so you know what your options are with that. In terms of accessories, both the Mint and the Polaroid have a 2.5-inch flash sync port, so you can use a flash or trigger, which is really good. But in terms of flash, Polaroids is built in, and you'd have to buy the Mint flash bar accessory to use with the Mint SLR SX70 cameras. I personally have found that the quality is kind of touch and go, to be honest with it. In terms of filters, the Polaroid has a common 49mm filter thread, which means you can buy any third-party filter. For the Mint SLR camera, you have to buy the third-party lens set or one of those third-party sellers who are selling on eBay or on Facebook. In terms of those groups, you might be able to find something there. In terms of lenses, the Mint lens is made of glass, has 4 elements, whereas the Polaroid is polycarbonate acrylic 3-element lens, which it's plastic basically. Also, the minimum focusing distance, it's very different. The SLR SX70 focuses to 25.4 centimeters, which is like 10 inches to infinity. The minimum focus for the Polaroid I2, on the other hand, is 1.3 feet. It is quicker and easier to focus, but if you like close-up shots, then you're going to prefer the Mint camera. So, would I recommend the Polaroid I2 after using the Mint SLR series of cameras? I think it determines on how you plan on using the camera and how much money you have. Okay, so it's cost and how you plan on using it. If you're just a casual shooter, guys, neither of these cameras are for you. Okay, if you are a person who takes your Polaroid seriously, but you have a tight pocket and it's very important to you that you're able to get up closely, I would honestly recommend neither of these cameras, to be honest. I would recommend getting a refurbished SX70. Maybe get the ones that are converted to 600 speed and buy one of those 3D printed battery packs, to be honest with you, if controlling the shutter speed is not that important. For me, I would have gone for this if this was available at the time. Hopefully I can get this so it'll look normal. If this had been available at the time, I would have picked this up first. And then maybe, it depends on how I felt, I would have maybe picked up a Mint, or maybe I would have picked up a modified modified SX70. So again, it depends on your pocket, really and truly. So I'm hoping that this little comparison was helpful. And again, happy Thanksgiving to my fellow Canadians. And coming up, I'm working on a series of expired film. I've amassed quite a collection, so hope to see you then. And welcome to all the new subscribers and all the new viewers. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.